Remember all those 2005 gadgets we talked about? The ones collecting dust in your attic? Well, not all are forgotten. Gen Z is bringing some of them back from the grave. Walk into any college dorm right now and you'll find flip phones, vinyl records, Polaroid cameras. The most digitally native generation in history is deliberately choosing analog. These 5 dead technologies are experiencing a resurrection, and each one reveals what we've lost in our rush toward the future. A party. Everyone's on their phones, scrolling through feeds, checking notifications, half present. Then someone pulls out a Motorola Razr from 2006. Suddenly, they're the most interesting person in the room. Flip phones are experiencing a massive comeback, particularly Blackberries and old Razrs. Young people are paying premium prices for devices that can barely send texts and definitely can't open Instagram. Why? Your phone right now. When did you last go an hour without checking it? When did notifications stop being helpful and start feeling like obligations? Flip phones offer something revolutionary in 2025. They let you be unreachable. You can still make calls, send texts that cost mental effort to type on those tiny keyboards, which means you only send texts that matter. No apps, no doom scrolling, no algorithm deciding what you should see. Just a phone that makes phone calls. Radical, right? The numbers tell the story. Searches for flip phones have surged. Companies like HMD Global are re-releasing Nokia flip phones specifically for Gen Z. TikTok's hashtag #FlipPhone has millions of views, showing young people proudly ditching their smartphones. Gen Z isn't rejecting technology. They're rejecting technology that treats them like products to be harvested for data and attention. Choosing to buy music you can't skip, can't shuffle randomly, and can't carry in your pocket. Sounds absurd? Tell that to the 43.2 million vinyl records sold in 2023 alone. Vinyl never completely disappeared. Audiophiles and collectors kept it alive. But what's happening now is different. This is a mainstream cultural comeback. Record stores are opening in cities where they'd been extinct for decades. Taylor Swift and Billie Eilish release special edition vinyls that sell out within hours. Young people who've never known life without Spotify are spending $30 on albums they could stream for free. The last time you listened to an entire album, start to finish, without checking your phone, without skipping tracks, without multitasking. Vinyl forces a different relationship with music. You have to get up to flip the record. You have to sit with songs you might have skipped digitally. You have to be present. The ritual matters, sliding the record from its sleeve, placing it carefully on the turntable, lowering the needle. These physical actions create a boundary between you and the rest of the world. Gen Z is discovering something their parents forgot. Ownership feels different from access. A record collection is yours. Your Spotify library? That's rented. The company decides what stays and what disappears. If you're enjoying this exploration of Gen Z's analog rebellion, drop a comment below telling us which retro technology you wish would make a comeback. And stick around. The next 3 items reveal even more about why the digital world is pushing people back to analog. Your phone can take thousands of photos, edit them instantly, and share them worldwide in seconds. Gen Z is choosing cameras that give them one chance per shot and make them wait minutes to see the result. Hashtag analog photography has over 300 million views on TikTok. Polaroid cameras are sold out at major retailers. Fujifilm's Instax cameras, their modern take on instant film, became one of their best-selling products. Disposable cameras from Kodak and Fujifilm are appearing at parties again, not ironically, but genuinely. Film photography is experiencing a renaissance among people who've never known a world without digital cameras. How you take photos now. 50 shots of the same thing, hoping one turns out perfect. Immediate deletion of anything less than Instagram-worthy. Photos that live in cloud storage, never printed, rarely revisited. Film cameras force intentionality. You have 24 or 27 shots, that's it. Each photograph costs money to develop. This scarcity creates value. You compose carefully. You wait for the right moment. You accept imperfection because you can't delete and retake. Polaroids add another layer: permanence. The photo exists as a physical object immediately. You can write on it, put it on your wall, give it to someone. You can't unsend it. You can't edit it. You can't control who screenshots it and shares it. The photo simply is. In an age of infinite digital copies, that singularity feels precious. Bluetooth earbuds are objectively superior in almost every way. That's exactly why Gen Z is bringing back wired earphones. Walk through any college campus and you'll spot them, those distinctive white wires dangling from ears. Not AirPods, wired earphones. Apple's classic EarPods with the 3.5mm jack are selling on resale markets at premium prices. Young people are deliberately choosing technology that requires being physically connected to their devices. When did convenience stop feeling convenient? When did wireless become synonymous with being perpetually available, perpetually tracked, perpetually listening? Wired earphones represent a form of resistance. They can't track your location. They don't require charging. They don't connect to anything except what you deliberately plug them into. Tech companies can't push firmware updates that degrade performance to encourage upgrades. But the symbolism matters more than the functionality. Wearing wired earphones in 2025 is a statement. I'm opting out. Luxury brands like Bottega Veneta have released high-end wired earphones for hundreds of dollars. Fashion editorials in Vogue and GQ position them as thoughtful rebellion against tech overreach. The privacy angle resonates deeply. Every wireless device is potentially a listening device. A wire is just a wire. It connects two things and does nothing else. Sometimes the inferior technology is actually superior in the ways that matter. Deliberately choosing a writing tool that can't check your spelling, can't connect to the internet, and can't be edited once you've typed it. Typewriters and mechanical keyboards are experiencing a surge among Gen Z writers and professionals. Mechanical keyboards never died. Gamers and programmers kept them alive. But typewriters? Those were museum pieces, until Gen Z started hunting them down on eBay and at vintage shops. Brands like Royal and Smith Corona typewriters from the 1960s and 70s are commanding prices 3 times their original value. The appeal is obvious once you experience it. Typewriters force commitment. Every keystroke is permanent. You can't endlessly revise. You can't get distracted by notifications. You can't open another tab when writing gets difficult. The resistance of the keys demands intention. The sound of typing becomes meditative rather than mindless. Mechanical keyboards offer a middle ground. Brands like Keychron and GMMK cater to Gen Z aesthetics with customizable switches and satisfying tactile feedback. But both represent the same impulse: reclaiming the act of writing from the surveillance and distraction of modern computing. When you write now, how often do you actually focus? How many times do notifications interrupt? How many browser tabs pull your attention away? Typewriters eliminate those battles by removing the battlefield entirely. Writers report producing better first drafts on typewriters, not because the technology is better, but because the constraints force clarity. You can't rely on editing to fix lazy thinking. Each sentence must work the first time. The analog writing movement reveals something important. Sometimes progress isn't about adding features, it's about removing distractions. Flip phones, grainy photos, vinyl, tangled cords, clicky keyboards. Together, a powerful pattern emerges. Gen Z, the first truly tech-native generation, is actively searching for balance. They're not rejecting technology, they're curating it, building lives where tech tools serve them, not the other way around. Progress doesn't always mean replacing old with new. Sometimes it means bringing the best of the past forward to build a more intentional human future. And if you want to see where this all started, I actually tracked down the original 2005 must-have gadgets and followed what happened to them. Some of them disappeared. Some ended up in thrift stores. and a few are quietly making a comeback thanks to the same Gen Z we just talked about. Click this video right here, and I'll show you the full story behind those gadgets we couldn't live without. I'll see you over there.